Yo, what's good, guys? Austin, aka Slash here. I'm joined with Gunless, and today we're gonna be ranking some of the best Call of Duty rosters of all time, putting them into tiers. Let's get right into it.
Put it on the main screen real quick. We just gotta, just do something real quick, right? Like, I mean, there's the obvious one that goes in D, and we are both looking at it. It's in the middle, right?
Oh no, evil team.
I mean, we're looking at the teams right now. You're telling me that they're above any of the teams right here. The one event they've won is champs. That's it.
Actually, I put them above Black Ops 3 Splice, because Splice didn't win anything.
The BO3 team, yeah, I get that. Like, if they didn't win anything, like, they deserve to go in D regardless of their skill.
They were a good team, but in comparison to these other ones, they have to be in the bottom tier.
Like, in comparison to other ones, like, every other one has wins under their belt.
I'm down for that. Then we can put EG in D, and then Splice behind them in D. We didn't even plan this. We both got the guns out today.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
All right, so we got EG and D and Splice behind them. Let's go from the left to the right now.
Yeah. Now it's a little bit easier.
Okay, so 100T BO4. Obviously, that was my team.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're probably a little bit biased on that one.
My gut is telling me to put it in A, because I think we were S tier until the SOG became super mega OP.
Yeah.
And then we were like really good.
Yeah, when the SOG meta went to 3 SOGs, like, you guys just got fucked. Like, there was just nothing you could do.
The thing is, though, we still took them game 5, so we were still really good. It's just when before that patch, we were like S+.
I'd put you guys in A.
Yeah, okay. Faze, MW, Black Ops Cold War. I think people would say S, but I think they got like
A.
How many second places?
They got like maybe 2 or 3. I know they got second place at the Toronto event. They got a top 3 placing when they lost to Minnesota.
I mean, they're S just because of their Cold War season. It's way too good.
Then they lost to like Florida probably a couple times as well, like in the finals, because Florida has 2. Yeah. They have 2 homestand victories.
Okay, complexity. Black Ops 2 to Ghost.
Their Ghost, they were just world starring everyone, but like their Black Ops 2 was like very. It wasn't there, like they didn't produce anything.
For me personally, when I played against them, I think that was one of the hardest teams I've ever played against.
I don't know, like even when they dropped Clay and picked up Damon, I mean, like they were just even better. Like their championship, like at champs, like they just pretty much shit on everybody. Like how many maps did they drop? Maybe 1 or 2. They
also did a losers bracket run like we did. Like they lost round 1 and they went all the way from losers round 1 to win the event. The question is, do we rate them above Faze? I'm gonna put them above just because of. I think their Black Ops 2 with Clay was better than Faze's MW.
I'm gonna agree. I mean, during that time period, I'd probably put an A.
A?
They won 1 event, or the LA home series, and then they won champs, right? Those was the only 2.
I can't remember for sure. They're definitely either like at the top of A for me or the bottom of S.
No, they're at the top of A or the bottom of S. I mean, I just didn't want to put like all the teams in like S.
I'm gonna put them at the top of A for now. We can maybe move them around later. Denial Esports AW. I'm assuming that's the team that won champs.
I'd probably put them in the second of A.
Really? They didn't do that. I mean, they got like
what was
second or third.
They only won 1. Only champs.
I think they're low.
Yeah, I guess I can see that it'd be because like only when he won an event. Yeah, only when he won an event, and like also on top of that, just dominating like fully consistency. I don't know if it deserves to be in like the same like tier.
They're definitely not in the top tier. Well, I'll put them in B for now. Maybe we'll move around later.
BO3 IW. I mean,
that's my team.
I'd probably say B, but like above Denial. You guys were dominant towards the middle to end series in both games, right? And then
we only had the team at the end of Black Ops 3. I think we were S in Black Ops 3. I think IW though we weren't that good until the end.
Near the like middle to end, like you guys like started like beating like Optic or like the top teams, and then just shitting on everybody. And like IW, like it was like you guys weren't good in the beginning
we had
or middle.
So many things going on. I think App was getting married. I was still in school. Like it was just a recipe for disaster at the beginning of the season for IW.
I could put it at A, but like the last A, like they're not above like MW or BO4.
Yeah, I'll put as high B right now. This makes me kind of want to move this team down though. I don't think they're on
the AW level.
Yeah.
I mean that's fine. I mean it's like just like you said. We brought up valid points.
United Black Ops 4.
I would put them at A, but I don't know if I'd put it in between the 100T. I don't know if they would be at the top of A. Because I don't think they're S, but I do think they're A.
When the SOG got buffed, they were S. But before that, they were good. Yeah. Like, they were nothing like special in my opinion. Like when we played them before the Saw got buffed, we beat them with kind of ease.
I just personally think like that team like thrives off of like just
I think they're
fast-paced trading
pretty
stuff.
even with Hunter T. Like if I could literally put us even, like that's what I would do.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I think those two are pretty close because like I said, before Sog buff we were better. After Sog buff they were better. Farico, what are you thinking?
C or B?
Think C?
C or B? I mean, I don't think they're A. Do you think they're A? Like when you look at like the top 3 teams that are in A.
I don't know, because they did win 4 events in a row, and I can't remember how many events they played after with the same team. I think they won 4 in a row. They stuck and then got like 3rd or something, and then they broke up.
I agree. I just like when I look at like teams, like what teams actually have to like be actually discussing against, like back then the talent pool wasn't the very best, as you probably know. Being dominant, like yeah, it was still hard and like you still had to like be on top of your game, but like when you're playing Black Ops 4 and you're shooting against, you know, Simp, Alec, and Tyler Beasy, like you're probably like, okay, this is gonna be fucking way infinitely harder than when you were shooting against other people back in the day.
I think their track record was crazy, but since their longevity wasn't that long, they're probably somewhere in the middle.
I would put them at B, but like that's up to you if you want to put it between the BO3 IW.
Okay, I'm okay with that for now. Faze AW. Well, this team stuck all the way through IW too, so
They reverse swept out the game in 2 best of 7s. That was like the first time anyone's done that.
if we're just talking about AW, they're pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
yeah, only AW. I mean, I would put them in A. Probably put them at like 2nd or 1st in A.
So we'll just do AW because if you count Black Ops 3 and IW, them fools are. Nah.
I mean, Black Ops 3, they weren't good. That was no fucking secret. And IW, they couldn't. I don't know. They just couldn't get
I'll
anything
put
going
the
in
2
those 2
champs
games.
winners ahead of them, I guess.
I agree with that one.
I could see an argument for anywhere, but right now I'll take away the bias and put them above me. OG AW to IW. Psych Optic fans, I know you're gonna hate me for that.
Yeah, let's see. I'll put them in D, son. Like, how many events did they win in AW? Because I know they barely won any during the late half into the season.
In AW,
Yeah,
they won the most events, I think, or like really close with Faze. I think they're definitely an S. My question is,
I mean, yeah, that's
where in
no,
S?
I definitely think they're an S as well.
I have 2 different takes. One, they're either the top of S, in my opinion, or behind Cole.
Yeah,
Hear me out. So they're either at the top because they dominated a jetpack era 3 years. My reasoning for maybe putting Cole above them is because personally, from my experience, I thought Cole was a more complete team. They were good at search. OG was not.
I mean, it's no secret. I mean, you literally look through the past years of Optic Gaming being bad at S&D, and you're just like, yeah, that's just a common thing.
I'll put them behind Cole, but above Faze because they played 3 years. Faze has been together for 2 years. So Faze could pass them in the future, but for now, I'll put them 3rd. And then our team, World War II.
I don't know, first and S. I mean,
First, okay, fuck it. Better than everyone. No, I'm just kidding.
went back to back, got 2nd, and then our
Champs
placed
kind
in-
of screws us, but
yeah.
look
I
at the teams we played. Like, yeah, we placed like 12th or whatever, but like we played like the best team pretty much, and then like 5th best team. So I kind of want to put us somewhere in the bottom of A.
Yeah, the bottom of it probably would. I mean, yeah.
The question is, were we better than 100T or Faze AW?
Dominance wise, probably not. Like, I mean, we came back from like being literally last in our group to
Yeah.
winning, and then I was like, all right, maybe, but like then FaZe literally like won 2 best of 7s in a row, so it's like
It's
I don't
tough
know
to
what-
like rank the teams in the actual tier. I like we're for sure in like A, but I just don't know. You know what I mean? How to rank the teams in A?
we won the exact same amount of events, I believe, as your guys' Black Ops 4 team. So
Yeah, that's why I'm
like,
putting us right next to.
Yeah,
like
that's-
pretty much on the equal.
I'd put it like at the equal as well.
I'm fine with that. I think our list is pretty good. Trying to think if there's anything I'll switch.
I mean, maybe put like one of the teams from D into C. I mean,
EG
like,
since they won champs.
yeah.
Put a little bit more respect there. Yeah, I put them on the same level as Denial, I guess.
I mean, I guess if it makes sense, like Denial and EG both won champs, and that's it, right?
All right, I'm down to lock it in. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Do it with me.
Hey guys, that's our tier list. Let us know in the comments down below if you liked it or not. See if we did a good job. And we'll see you guys in the next one.